Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, April 27, 2025. The need for quiet clashes with a desire to share today, which can lead to restlessness or indecision. Instead, there can be competitive or frustrating elements with a project or person, and it can be challenging to unwind. Restlessness may lead to risk-taking or excessiveness, but it's best to think twice. Inspiration can't be forced, so allow it to come to you naturally. Your curiosity is strong today, but while you're in the mood to fact-find, connect, and learn, a decision may not be clear-cut in the first half of the day. However, as the day advances, sorting things out comes far more naturally, making it easier to verbalize what you want. Conversations and communications, in general, can be in strong focus. You've been experiencing the fiery passion of mighty Mars, the planet of energy and drive, across the sky from you in your solar of partnerships. However, as he is in the early degrees of this point in the sky, he will stand opposite Pluto, who now orbits in your solar house of identity, your zodiac sign. As the two malefic throw bombs at each other, this spells tension around relationships. Power struggles or even a sense of victimization may emerge now. If you end up having a heated exchange with someone that you love or lust for, it would be wise to breathe through the drama and shelve it for later. Something you say could help or exacerbate the situation. Be careful, since the moon will enter Aries, forming a trine with Mars in Leo and sextile with Pluto in your sign. On the one hand, you could make a positive difference in the progression of your work commitments by speaking up. On the other hand, your comments or questions could also fuel frustration in your working relationships. You may not know until you say something. If it is essential, then speak up anyway. Make sure you understand what you are doing to avoid any further frustration. The favorable aspect of the day gives you ample energy with which to work your magic. The seducer in you is charged and ready to strike, and woe to anyone who crosses you. On the other hand, you may just feel a sense of increased satisfaction with things that you did over the last year. A sense of resolve may come over you. In both cases, it is important to notice your body as the expression of your personal well-being. Give yourself plenty of time to explore your thoughts on this day. This vibration brings out the contemplative and reflective part of you, making it an opportune time to reconnect with your goals and dreams. Sit down with pen and paper and work on these objectives in your life. Just be sure to include the people and commitments you have in your personal life as well as in your professional life. Work toward greater balance in your life by planning as much as you are able to. Whether it is the moon's final hours in your income sector or its early hours in your communication sector, while this happens every 4 weeks, the contacts it makes is going to make both a lot more significant. It is during the moon's final hours in your income sector that it will not only align with all 3 planets and form a friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno in your career sector, but in time pick up on Mars' influence 7 days after he left your work sector. While the moon will move on to join planets already working to get the communication lines open, this will leave you with everything needed to navigate the important times ahead on the income, work, and career fronts. When the moon first returned to your communication sector last month as an eclipsing new moon, Mercury, the planet of communication, was here, but was gone before it left. Now, as the moon comes full circle, it is to find that Mercury has returned, and the timing couldn't be better. As a clash between Mars and Pluto begins that could see a balance between your own and your relationship needs come under pressure, it is with the support needed to keep the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. For April 27, 2025, the energy surrounding us feels vibrant and full of potential, like the early hours of a spring morning when the world feels fresh and anything seems possible. Today's cards have a powerful story to share, a story about strength, hope, and finding joy even in unexpected places. As you listen, remember that this message is meant for you, personally, and trust that the parts that resonate are speaking directly to your heart. The first card that showed up is the Ace of Wands. This is such an exciting energy to start with, because it signals a spark, a new idea, a fresh opportunity, a burst of creative passion. Maybe lately you've been feeling the pull to start something new or change something in your life, even if you're not sure where it will lead. The Ace of Wands is a little like that first moment of inspiration that makes your heart race, when you think, what if I actually did this? Today encourages you to honor that feeling. It might be the start of a new project, a personal transformation, or simply a renewed sense of excitement about life. Don't worry about having a full plan right now. The important thing is to nurture that spark. Next, we have the Nine of Cups, often called the Wish card. This is such a beautiful confirmation that emotional fulfillment is within reach. It's like that moment when you sit back and realize that even if everything isn't perfect, you have so much to be grateful for. Think about a time when you achieved something you once dreamed about. Maybe it was small, maybe it was huge, but it brought you a deep sense of satisfaction. That's the energy the Nine of Cups is reminding you of today. Take a moment to appreciate how far you've come and let yourself dream even bigger. Happiness doesn't mean everything is solved, it means choosing to celebrate yourself along the way. The third card pulled is the Three of Pentacles, a card that speaks about collaboration, recognition, and building something meaningful with others. You might find that teamwork, partnership, or community plays an important role today. Even if you're usually more of a solo adventurer, today's energy reminds you that asking for help or working with others can bring incredible results. Think about those moments when you opened up to someone or let others into your process, how it made the journey lighter and the rewards even sweeter. There's magic in connection, and you're being encouraged to let yourself experience more of it. Then we see the Strength card, a quiet but powerful reminder of your inner resilience. True strength, this card tells us, isn't loud or forceful. It's patient. It's kind. It's the way you continue to show up for yourself even on hard days. It's how you treat others with compassion even when you're tired. Maybe today you'll be called to exercise this kind of strength, whether that means offering yourself forgiveness, standing up for what you believe in, or simply keeping your heart open when it would be easier to shut down. You are stronger than you know, and today is a beautiful opportunity to honor that. Finally, the Ten of Pentacles appears, bringing the message of lasting success, fulfillment, and legacy. This card is like a deep, contented exhale after a long journey. It suggests that you are building something that will have meaning not just today, but in the future, whether it's in your career, your family, your friendships, or your personal growth. It's about the richness of life in all its forms, not just material wealth. Reflect on the things you are investing your time and heart into right now. What small steps today could lead to a life that feels even more meaningful down the line? You are laying important foundations, and you deserve to feel proud of that. So today, with the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Ten of Pentacles, the story is one of new beginnings, deep emotional satisfaction, meaningful collaboration, quiet inner power, and the promise of lasting abundance. Trust that the seeds you plant now are important. Trust that your dreams are valid. Trust that you have everything within you to create a beautiful life. I would love to hear which part of today's message resonates most with you. Are you feeling a new spark of inspiration? Are you working on something with others that lights you up? Share your thoughts and your journey in the comments. Your words might be exactly the encouragement someone else needs today.